Hey guys, welcome. And today I am back with my Shadow Milk Cookie modeling tutorial. And well, actually it's not much of a tutorial, it's more of a progress walkthrough on how I make my models. But anyway, this is part 3. Okay, so last episode I did the body and it's looking kind of good. And okay, now it's time for the inside of the mouth and the hair. Okay, so first, there are some adjustments I want to make with the body. First off, you see how these are scrunched there? I think the reason for that is because of these lines. So what I should do, yeah, I looked at my pure vanilla cookie model and it didn't have these lines there. And so I decided to remove, I'll just decide to remove them. There we go. Now that's looking much better. Okay. And what I can also do is do a cut there, so it looks more natural. Perfect. Nothing else needs to be done here? Okay, pop quiz. What is wrong with the chest? Yep, that's right. It looks very cartoony and unnatural. Oh, and yeah. Normally with chests, especially male chests, they sort of have that dip in the middle where the both the breasts are male breasts actually. So yeah. Let's fix that. There we go. Now that's more natural. Okay. Without wasting any more time, let's get into the mouth. Hopefully I'll have this knocked off in like a couple of minutes, but anyway, let's do the tongue. This should be simple. Oh, oops. This is the way I usually model tongues. Oh, oops. And there we go. Now for the mirror modifier and clipping. And there we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, I am seeing something wrong with the mouth, and that is that this here is too far away. So to fix that, I'm going to bring it in a bit. Just near the lips. Right there. So that way when I do the modeling of the mouth, the teeth as well as the parts near the upper part, near the front of the mouth, will be there. Perfect. And there we go. There we go. Now for the tongue. I want it right to be right here and, oh, oops. There we go. One tongue. Except it's not looking like a tongue yet. We do this, then extrude here. And boom! We got a tongue. Okay. What I might do is make it more snake-like, since this is a beast cookie. And also, ooh, this is shadow milk cookie. So yeah. And there we go. Perfect. One tongue. And it's looking very good. Except it's a bit thick, so let's shrink it up squares, and there we go. I will also bring in these parts of the mouth. Right there. As well as these parts. Now we have a mouth we can work with. Alright, now for Shadow Milk Cookie's teeth. Okay. The Shadow Milk Cookie here has sharp teeth, just like Burning Spice Cookie does, but in this one, his teeth are normal. But what I do with the Beast Cookies, as you see with this photo, I meant not photo, picture of Shadow Milk Cookie, is that with the Beast Cookies, I always draw them with sharp teeth. No matter. And so, I decide to get a reference. This is a bear's jaw, which technically bears are predators that are also omnivores. So what I could do is, you know who we got omnivore? Well, yeah. I want this to be more of an omnivorous character. So, yeah. Keeping the sharp teeth, but yeah. I decided to model it off that. So, with omnivores, as you see, us humans are omnivores. These teeth are much bigger than these teeth. So, yeah. Also, why does Bandicam keep doing this? There we go. Perfect. So, first we need to do the first tooth. Okay. Looks like someone's teething. Okay. I do subdivision surface first, then the mirror modifier. Oh. There we go. Now these are going to be the front teeth. So with the front teeth, they should be like, there we go. Also let's also move the roof of the mouth down a bit, because this is looking unnatural. As you see, this there is supposed to be where the gums are. And yeah, last time I tried modeling gums in SFM, it went to hell. So yeah. So let's move this down. And okay. There we go. That's a sharp tooth. Right there. This is what we'll work with. Now, let's do this. This here is where the bigger tooth should be. So let's grow this up. And there we go. And the final tooth. There we go. Now, the roof of the mouth is still a bit too, well, low, so I might move this down. Also move this here. And all right. That's the first layer of Sour Milk Cookie's teeth done. Well, the top teeth. Now for the bottom ones. Okay. Rotate this 180. And let's move these behind, because usually with your teeth, the bottom ones are moved more forward than the top ones. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. And there we go. Now we have the jaw. Except let's even these a bit. There we go. How long have I been recording for? 14 minutes. Okay. My parents are out for 20. So hopefully I'll whack the hair in before they get back. Let's also move the floor of the mouth here. Okay. Let's move this up and done. Okay. This is still looking a bit low. Let's fix this by moving it here. And there. Okay. Let's also move this here so it's... Okay, now we have a more natural mouth. Okay. That's the mouth done. All right, time for the hair. First, Shadow Milk Cookie has these, well, this front bit of the hair, which usually he flops over the left eye. I actually also thought that this was part of Shadow Milk Cookie's front hairs, but if you look closely, it's actually a line on his main hair. So yeah. Okay. Without further ado, and without me rambling on too much, let's make Shadow Milk Cookie's hair. Alright. And there we go. This is the start. But it's looking kind of weird. That nearly looks about better, but let's grab this bit, oh oops, and move it down. And also grab this bit there. Okay. This is looking kind of good. And that's the first bit of the front hair. Done. Now for the back, I will just duplicate this and make it a bit smaller. And there. I'll also move this up. Done! Now for the sides of the hair. Which I can simply do by doing this. And mirror. He looks like he has friggin' ears. Why am I Oh, oops. Okay. Now, the hair sort of slants off there. Make that smaller. Rotate this and ram horns. Okay. Sorry. Couldn't help myself. There we go. All right. Now with the front. Now with the front and sides of the hair done, time to do the main bit, which I need to cut this in half and this one needs the mirror modifier and the subdivision surface modifier. Okay. This is the start of the hair, right here. And we also, okay, yeah, the hair is sort of split into like 3 segments, as you see. Here with this one, and it also has eyes. Yes, Shadow Milk Cookie's hair has friggin' eyes. Okay. Now, to give the effect of this looking like Shadow Milk Cookie's hair, I'm going to use extrude individual faces. Oh. And see? Instant Shadow Milk Cookie hair. Now, I need room for the eyes. Okay, so Shadow Milk has 2 eyes on each strand of hair. So this, and this is the end of the hair. Okay, how did I do? The middle bit looks kind of funny. Now, what's wrong with the middle? Take a guess. Yes, there is that ugly seam there. And since clipping is on, yeah, I may have accidentally made another face. So, let's remove that bit. much better. And now let's model the other two sides of the hair. Oh my gosh, what the frig have I done here? There we go. Perfect. Except, where are the eyes? Shadow Milk Cookie has friggin' eyes on his friggin' hair! Yes. Let's make some extrusions for the eyes. Tweet inset. Then. Okay, this will be the first part of the eyes. Okay, now the problem here is if I inset and extrude, it will simply go to, yeah, since this is the middle. So what I can do instead is just do this. Okay, now let's make these thick enough so I can place the eyes in. Okay, there we go. This is starting to look a lot more like Shadow Milk Cookie now than some, well, ugly clay thing. Okay. UV sphere. Now, shrink. Rotate this 180 degrees. And plop it inside the first eye. Okay. I might also make these a bit thicker there. Perfect. Now, to avoid me having to play around with whites here, what I can do is, first let's do this. Wait, that might be a bit too big. There we go. And there we go. Let's cut these. And do this, and then after that do this. There we go. Sort of like animatronic eyes. But we need to add the solidify modifier to them. 0.2 will do. Well, minus 0.02. So let's do that with the other one. And there we go. Eyeball. Let's also move this up. Make sure it wraps around nice and... Oh. You can see what's going on here. Yes, there's a clipping issue. Which, unfortunately, is unavoidable. But I can at least try to hide it. Or with my body model. Yeah, see? There we go. Now it's completely hidden, except this is now slanted. There we go. Done. That's one eye. Done. Now for the rest. Okay, I have to admit, the middle eye, these were sort of a bit of a troubling puzzle to do, but other than that, there we go. Just a bit more adjustments here. And here. And there we go. Now for the right side, I can just use the mirror modifier. By simply selecting these. I won't join them yet, but you get the gist. There we go. Done. We have Shower Milk Cookie's hair, as well as the inside of his mouth done. Let's also just move this a bit there so it's more even, and done. This is now starting to look like Shower Milk Cookie instead of, well, some ridiculous whatever the hell. Yeah. Okay. So with Shower Milk Cookie's hair and inner mouth done, the next step is the clothing. So that is it for my Shower Milk Cookie modeling, well, or walkthrough part 3. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new. And goodbye. Adios. See you next time.